Right, so in today's video, what we are actually replacing, because like I said, we were doing suspension stuff, is we are doing the inner tie rods, which are also known as drumsticks, and we're doing the anti-roll bar bushes as well, because they seem to be knocking. So at the moment, what Graham's done is he's jacked the car up, taken the wheel off, and sanding the coil, not sanding, wire brushing the coilovers.
Yeah, all the threads that we're going to be touching, hopefully they come off.
Yeah, so obviously, like I said, we're going to heighten the car because this car simply sits too low. I can't even drive down my road in this car, that's how bad it is. So we're going to heighten the coilovers, get it to a more reasonable, still low, but reasonable ride height. And yeah, take it from there really. So once we've started getting dived into everything properly, I'll pick up the camera again and we'll carry on. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, it's up in the air. And then let's go and look at these cheap old eBay special coilovers which are tucked up in there. They don't actually look in terrible condition, to be fair. They're definitely recently put on, because like I said, I don't know if I mentioned it in a previous video, but I saw a for sale ad for this car on a car sale group when it was at 150,000 miles. This car's now on 154,000. So these coilovers are nigh on new, because in the old advert this was still standard ride height. And yeah, so I think the ride height I'm going to go for, because I do still want it sitting low because it looks nice, but I'm probably going to go for sort of that ride height, so it's low but not on its arse low, if that makes sense. I think these rear coilovers are maxed out, and obviously they were maxed out, so we're going to heighten them ones only, I believe, providing the threads actually want to work. And then yeah, we'll see how it all looks. But yeah, we're tackling the ride height first, then courtesy of my job again. These are the inner tie rods, Borg and Beck ones, and somewhere down here, I think in this packet, are the anti-roll bar bushes, which are Delphi ones. So yeah, that's what we're going to get on and do, and yeah, I think that's about it. Right. So this is why you leave your C-spanner with the car when you sell it, because this don't come with it, and we now have to hammer it. Stuff's moving though, which is surprising. There we go. Stuff's moving. They're not seized so far.
The bottom one's not.
Let's see if the top one is. But yeah, leave your C-spanners with your cars if you've got coilovers, for God's sake. Otherwise you have to hammer and chisel them, which isn't all that pleasant. And
the C-spanner is no use to you.
Yeah, and the C-spanner's no use to you. Even if they are cheap, shitty eBay coilovers like these are. No shame in it. But yeah, I think what we're going to do now is adjust the ride height, get it sitting to similar to how the back is, and then probably take it from there. Get the arb bushes done and the inner tie rods. I might need to order some outer tie rods as well at some point, but they'll probably be about 20 quid from work. So yeah. Now this is why you have a donor car. We found a city spanner that works on coilovers, more specifically these ones, even though they're for the coilovers for the RS4. So this is going to make this job a whole lot easier now, isn't it?
Yes.
So
Yes, it'll be a lot easier now.
So yeah, we'll get it at a comfortable ride height, or a decent ride height.
Just try and work the dirt out the thread first.
Oh god. That sounds like a hard job.
Coilover socks, people. They're not that expensive. They save you a hell of a lot of issues with seizing up and everything.
I'm guessing that's like a rubber bush thing that sort of goes over them bits.
It's a sock.
Literally?
Yeah, you can literally, if you want, get a big woolly sock, cut the bottom off, cut the sides off, cable tie it on, or if you want to be special, I can't remember what, there's a Honda tuning company that sells them.
Ain't Tigua, is it?
Yeah, I think it might be Tagiwa or something like that.
Yeah.
Actually sell sock protectors for your coilovers.
And it's well worth having,
yes.
Especially with the ag. Right, so we're actually sussing out now how to get the ride height. So we're going to go with what the back looks like, which you reckon is about 20mm raise, yeah?
Quite possibly, yeah.
So what is it you're measuring from where to where?
I'm going from the bottom of this one to the bottom of the thread, which is about 35mm.
Yeah.
So add on 25 to that. Add on 20, sorry, to that. Takes us to about 55, which will end up with that bottom one
up at the top
there.
Sounds
which doesn't
right.
look like a lot, but
But
it
it
should stop issues.
Fingers
And
crossed.
now that it is, well, hopefully freed up, if we need to adjust it, we should be able to adjust it.
Sweet. And I can actually drive down my road without saying goodbye to my son, which is always a bonus on old Volkswagen Audi cars. Right, so we've been fannying around for, what, the best part of about an hour now? Trying to heighten the coilovers. This side's done, Graham's doing the other side, and we was just talking about the tie rod ends. With the tie rod ends, we are not going to do them today, because if I try and get you down here, if I can find them, yeah, here.
Right.
No, I can see them. So here, this is all corroded and, yeah, knackered. So there's no point in replacing all of this and then leaving this, because this could possibly be seized anyway. You know, there's just no point to it. So I'm going to order some of these from work, which should cost me absolute tops 20 quid. And I'll get the same brand as well, so it all matches together. And then we'll do these at a later date. But we're still going to go ahead and do the anti-roll bar bushes, because I think that's what's actually knocking at the moment. So we'll get them done. Like I said, the ride height's going up, and then there'll be a mod going on the car as well, fingers crossed. So, yeah, we're making...
some brake lines as well.
Oh, no, please don't say that. Why?
Well, where it's been so low by the looks of it, you see it here.
Oh, yeah, scoring.
It's taken the rubber coating away.
Yeah.
So it looks still intact, but I wouldn't leave them too long.
Electrical tape will be fine. So, yeah, now I need brake lines too, which is brilliant. But, yeah, so... we're doing most of the tasks today, just leaving out the track rod ends, or inner track rods, tie rods, whatever they're bloody called, I don't know. And then, yeah, we'll come back and do them at a later date. I'll probably get them done over Christmas or whatever. And, yeah. So, we're going to get the coilovers finished, and then we'll see how it all sits, stuff like that, once all the anti-roll bar bushes are on too.
The same.
Right, we are on to the anti-roll bar mount bushes now. And we've got a nice squeaky new one, a terrible old one. Yeah, I think the old one's definitely seen better days on that.
Yeah, I'm just concerned that it might be the wrong size.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We'll make it fit, be fine. Cable ties. It's either that or that's just worn out so much that you just can't tell anymore. Let's just hope it's that option. But yeah, we're now doing that. Like I said, coilovers are done. And we're not doing the track rods because I need to order more bits from work, but we're going to lube it up with some petroleum jelly and try and slide it onto the anti-roll bar. I'll probably film the other side because it'll be a lot clearer. This side's a bit cramped, as you can tell. But yeah, so we're making progress slowly. Right, so the bushes were actually the wrong size. So I need to go and argue with work on Tuesday, because I'm not in on Monday, thankfully. And get the right size. I need 23, not 21 mil. So I'll get that ordered. And I need to order the tie rod ends, isn't it? That I need to order?
Yeah.
Yeah, tie rod ends. But that does mean that we can put the car back together and get on with the subtool mod I've bought for it. Which I'll show you guys in a sec. I still need to sort out everything that's came out of this bloody car. Oh well, anyway, let's get bolted back together. Alright, she's back on the deck, and she hasn't fully settled yet, but I've actually got arch gap now, which is nice. That means that I can actually use the car. And now the last mod is just a sun strip. I've gone for a matte black one and a sticker. I don't know if you guys know how to put one on, but basically you need a spray bottle with like washing up liquid and water in it. Spray the window, spray the back of the thing as you put it down, cut round it, all that sort of stuff. So it's pretty straightforward to do. But yeah, we're going to get this on and then see how it looks. Oh my god, right. So there it is, it's on. Now it looks like it's pissed because the word abused is obviously longer than the word daily. But it is straight and it is central. I've measured it myself, so it's probably not straight or central. But that's besides the point. We have, is it settled enough? I don't know. We have arch gap, which is good. And because I'm a Seat knob, I've had to put that on there. But yeah, that was a somewhat successful evening, I guess. Unfortunately, we didn't get everything done, but that'll just be for another day. Hopefully, next week we'll be back working on this again. But yeah, so it's all done. So I think that's probably going to call it that for tonight. I do apologise if this video was a bit all over the place. I do also apologise as well that we didn't get much done. But that's just sometimes the way the cookie crumbles. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button. Comment down below anything that you wish to comment, I don't know. And more importantly, hit that subscribe button if you're new around here. And I'll see you guys in the next one.